Who was the greatest midfielder to ever pull on the blue and gold for the West Coast Eagles? Ben Cousins or Chris Judd? This is a debate that's raged for nearly 2 decades. Two Brownlow medalists, two premiership players, two captains who defined an era. But only one can be called the greatest Eagles midfielder of all time. Let's start with Ben Cousins. Drafted in 1995, he made his debut as a teenager and immediately showed that unique burst of speed, skill, and endurance. He wasn't just a midfielder, he was the face of the Eagles. By the early 2000s, Cousins was racking up disposals, breaking lines, and inspiring teammates with relentless work rate. His 2005 Brownlow Medal was the pinnacle of a career built on consistency and brilliance. Cousins was more than just numbers. He had heart. He dragged West Coast through tough games with gut running from one end of the ground to the other. He set standards in fitness and effort that his teammates had to rise to. He was captain through the club's revival and symbolized West Coast's resurgence as a powerhouse in the mid-2000s. Now, Chris Judd. Judd arrived in 2002, and from the moment he stepped on the field, he was electric. He wasn't just quick, he was explosive. Judd could take a clearance, break a tackle, and sprint away from the entire midfield before slotting a goal on the run. By 21, he'd already won a Brownlow medal. By 22, he was Norm Smith medalist in a grand final. Judd's prime at West Coast was short, but it was devastating. He wasn't a player you just watched. He was a player you felt. Every time he touched the ball, you held your breath because something game-breaking could happen. In just 6 seasons with the Eagles, he achieved more than most players do in an entire career. So how do we weigh them up? Cousins versus Judd. Cousins gave longevity. Over 200 games in the blue and gold, multiple best and fairest, all Australians, and leadership. He was the heartbeat of the midfield. Judd gave brilliance. At his peak, he was arguably the most dangerous player in the competition. His ceiling was higher, his highlights more breathtaking, and his ability to change a game single-handedly was unmatched. But Cousins' endurance and relentless running made him just as important. He didn't just play well, he made his teammates better. And while Judd's time at West Coast ended with a move to Carlton, Cousins gave the bulk of his career to the Eagles. The premiership in 2006, that was both of them, side by side. Cousins as the captain, leading with heart. Judd as the superstar, winning the Norm Smith in a losing grand final the year before, and continuing to dominate the midfield. They were the perfect combination, but we're asking who was the best. If you value consistency, leadership, and longevity in the blue and gold, the answer leans towards Ben Cousins. If you value pure brilliance, the unstoppable force that could break a game wide open, it's Chris Judd.